Trek: The Next Generation, 1987 to 1994, a groundbreaking sci-fi series that expanded the Star Trek universe. Do you remember Captain Jean-Luc Picard and his diverse crew aboard the USS Enterprise D? From the logical android Data to the fierce warrior Worf, this show introduced fans to unforgettable characters and thought-provoking storylines. Now, let's take a look at how the stars of Star Trek: The Next Generation have changed over the years. From their iconic roles in the series to their lives today, their journeys have been truly fascinating. Stay tuned as we explore their real names, ages, and what they've been up to since their time on the Enterprise. Captain Jean-Luc Picard, the wise and principled captain of the USS Enterprise in Star Trek: The Next Generation, was portrayed by Patrick Stewart. Born on July 13, 1940, in Mirfield, England, Stewart was 47 years old when he first took on the role of Picard in 1987. In the series, Picard is known for his intelligence, diplomacy, and unwavering commitment to Starfleet's ideals. Unlike the more impulsive Captain Kirk before him, Picard leads with wisdom and restraint, preferring negotiation over conflict. His leadership shapes the Enterprise crew, guiding them through moral dilemmas and thrilling adventures. Picard's deep philosophical insights and commanding presence made him one of Star Trek's most iconic characters. As of 2025, Stewart is 84 years old and continues to work in film, television, and theater. Commander William Thomas Will Riker, the loyal and charismatic first officer of the USS Enterprise in Star Trek: The Next Generation, was portrayed by Jonathan Frakes. Born on August 19, 1952, in Bellefonte, Pennsylvania, Frakes was 35 years old when he first took on the role of Riker in 1987. In the series, Riker is known for his confidence, leadership skills, and charm. As Captain Picard's trusted second-in-command, he often leads away missions and proves himself a capable strategist in critical situations. His complex relationship with Counselor Deanna Troi adds emotional depth to his character. Riker's ambition and loyalty make him a fan favorite. Currently, Frakes is 72 years old and remains active in the entertainment industry as both an actor and a director. Lieutenant Commander Geordi LaForge, the brilliant and resourceful chief engineer of the USS Enterprise in Star Trek: The Next Generation, was portrayed by LeVar Burton. Born on February 16, 1957, in Landstuhl, West Germany, Burton was 30 years old when he first took on the role of Geordi in 1987. In the series, Geordi is known for his technical expertise, problem-solving skills, and unwavering loyalty to his crew. Despite being blind from birth, his visor device allows him to see beyond normal human capabilities, making him an essential part of the Enterprise's success. His friendship with Data became one of the show's most beloved relationships. Today, Burton is 68 years old and continues to be active in television, film, and advocacy for literacy and education. Lieutenant Commander Data, the highly intelligent and curious android officer of the USS Enterprise in Star Trek: The Next Generation, was portrayed by Brent Spiner. Born on February 2, 1949, in Houston, Texas, Spiner was 38 years old when he first took on the role of Data in 1987. In the series, Data is known for his quest to understand humanity, his vast knowledge, and his lack of emotions, though he often aspires to experience them. His friendships with Captain Picard and Geordi LaForge highlight his evolving personality and desire to be more human. Data's analytical mind and superhuman abilities make him an indispensable crew member. Now, Spiner is 76 years old and continues to work in television, film, and voice acting, maintaining his connection to Star Trek through various projects. Lieutenant Worf, the fierce and honorable Klingon officer of the USS Enterprise in Star Trek: The Next Generation, was portrayed by Michael Dorn. Born on December 9, 1952, in Luling, Texas, Dorn was 35 years old when he first took on the role of Worf in 1987. In the series, Worf is known for his deep commitment to Klingon traditions, his warrior spirit, and his struggle to balance his heritage with his duty to Starfleet. As the first Klingon to serve in Starfleet, he often faces prejudice and inner conflicts about his identity. His character arc explores themes of loyalty, honor, and personal growth. Presently, Dorn is 72 years old and remains involved in acting and voice work, frequently reprising his role in Star Trek projects. Dr. Beverly Crusher, the compassionate and skilled chief medical officer of the USS Enterprise in Star Trek: The Next Generation, was portrayed by Gates McFadden. Born on March 2, 1949, in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, McFadden was 38 years old when she first took on the role of Beverly in 1987. In the series, Beverly is known for her intelligence, medical expertise, and deep sense of empathy. She is also the mother of Wesley Crusher and has a complex relationship with Captain Jean-Luc Picard, marked by mutual respect and underlying romantic tension. Her character brings warmth and humanity to the crew, balancing science with compassion. As of 2025, McFadden is 76 years old and continues to make appearances in Star Trek projects while also working as an actress and choreographer. The Enterprise computer, the ever-present and efficient voice interface aboard the USS Enterprise in Star Trek: The Next Generation, was portrayed by Majel Barrett. Born on February 23, 1932, in Cleveland, Ohio, Barrett was 55 years old when she first provided the iconic voice in 1987. Her calm, measured tones guided the crew through countless missions, serving as an integral part of the ship's operations. In addition to voicing the computer, Barrett had a long history with the Star Trek franchise, also portraying Nurse Christine Chapel in the original series and Waxana Troy in The Next Generation. She remained the voice of Starfleet computers across multiple Star Trek series and films. Barrett passed away on December 18, 2008, at the age of 76 due to leukemia, leaving behind a lasting legacy in science fiction. Wesley Crusher, the highly intelligent and ambitious young ensign aboard the USS Enterprise in Star Trek: The Next Generation, was portrayed by Wil Wheaton. Born on July 29, 1972, in Burbank, California, Wheaton was 15 years old when he first took on the role of Wesley in 1987. In the series, Wesley is the son of Dr. Beverly Crusher and quickly proves himself to be a prodigy, often assisting the crew with his advanced technical knowledge. Though sometimes controversial among fans, Wesley's character arc explored themes of growth, self-discovery, and responsibility. After leaving Starfleet Academy, he embarked on a journey beyond traditional space travel. Currently, Wheaton is 52 years old and continues to work as an actor, writer, and pop culture commentator, remaining a beloved figure in the Star Trek community. Chief Miles O'Brien, the dedicated and skilled transporter chief aboard the USS Enterprise in Star Trek: The Next Generation, was portrayed by Cole Meany. Born on May 30, 1953, in Dublin, Ireland, Meany was 34 years old when he first took on the role of O'Brien in 1987. Though initially a minor character, O'Brien became a fan favorite due to his relatable, hard-working nature and deep loyalty to Starfleet. His character was later expanded in Star Trek: Deep Space Nine, where he took on a more significant role as Chief of Operations. O'Brien's storylines often explored themes of duty, family, and sacrifice. Today, Meany is 71 years old and continues to have a prolific acting career in film and television, with numerous acclaimed roles beyond Star Trek. Lieutenant Natasha Tasha Yar, the brave and determined chief of security aboard the USS Enterprise in Star Trek: The Next Generation, was portrayed by Denise Crosby. Born on November 24, 1957, in Hollywood, California, Crosby was 30 years old when she first took on the role of Tasha in 1987. Tasha was known for her strong leadership, combat skills, and tragic backstory, having survived a harsh upbringing on a failed Earth colony. Her time on the series was short-lived, as she was killed in the first season, though she later returned for guest appearances in alternate timelines and as her half-Romulan daughter, Sela. Now, Crosby is 67 years old and continues to work in television and film, remaining a beloved figure in Star Trek history. Guinan, the enigmatic and wise bartender of 10 Forward in Star Trek: The Next Generation, was portrayed by Whoopi Goldberg. Born on November 13, 1955, in New York City, Goldberg was 33 years old when she first took on the role of Guinan in 1988. As an El-Orian, Guinan possessed a deep understanding of time, intuition, and history, often providing invaluable counsel to Captain Picard and the crew. Her mysterious past and long-lived nature made her one of the most intriguing recurring characters in the series. Outside of Star Trek, Goldberg is a highly acclaimed actress, comedian, and talk show host. Presently, Goldberg is 69 years old and continues to be active in the entertainment industry, balancing acting, hosting, and advocacy work. Dr. Catherine Pulaski, the no-nonsense chief medical officer in the second season of Star Trek: The Next Generation, was portrayed by Diana Muldaur. Born on August 19, 1938, in Brooklyn, New York, Muldaur was 50 years old when she took on the role in 1988. Pulaski, known for her strong personality and skepticism toward artificial intelligence, often clashed with Lieutenant Commander Data but gradually developed respect for him. Unlike her predecessor, Dr. Beverly Crusher, Pulaski had a more direct and authoritative approach to medicine. Mulder was already a seasoned actress before Star Trek, with notable roles in L.A. Law and McCloud. As of 2025, Mulder is 86 years old and has retired from acting, enjoying a quiet life.